Hey everybody, it's your girl Nelly and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Poshmark and all the money you can make on there. I'm going to be actually showing you guys how I actually ship my items. I have a demo that I will play through. We're going to talk about money, we're going to talk about pricing, we're going to talk about everything. So if you want to learn about Poshmark and just reselling stuff online in general, stay tuned and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so first things first, we're going to start discussing about what Poshmark is. So I'm pretty sure if you clicked on this video, you already know what it is, but just for anybody else, Poshmark is basically a reselling app, a reselling website. So if you have any like clothes laying around, jewelry, shoes, books, makeup even, you can go on Poshmark, list it, price it, and then sell it. It is something as simple as that. There are other reselling apps out there such as Mercari, there's Depot. I've tried those two, just hasn't worked out for me. Poshmark, it just makes it really simple, really easy. Somebody literally buys it, you print your label, and you ship it. So it's super simple, it's super easy. So if you have something laying around and you know it has value, or even just want to get rid of it, you want to make some cash, list it on Poshmark, okay? So before I even get into just listing, I'm gonna let y'all know how much I've made from Poshmark. I'll also insert it here as well. So my order total that I've made before like Poshmark takes out its fees, it's $602.85, and my net earnings are $459.43. And that's me actively listing. If I look at the dates, it's gonna be from August to January. So August, September, October, November, December, January, I made a total of $459 just off listing items. Okay, so the money is there to be made, you guys. So you can start listing, start selling your stuff. Okay, so next we are just gonna talk about just how to like get your Poshmark together, what to do. So you've made your Poshmark, you have your profile, and you're like, okay, how do I list? What do I do? Okay, so the first thing I like to do before I list any item is just go through my closet, see what I have that either I cannot fit, or it's like something I have like a random attachment to that I can just like let go. Just anything that you know that you really don't wear anymore, even if something you just want to make some money off of, you're really desperate, it's up to you. But I usually do stuff that I just don't wear anymore, mostly stuff that cannot fit me. So what I'll do is I'll probably once a month or so, I'll go through my closet, or even daily, just depends on like what I'm really doing, but I'll go through and just purge some stuff in my closet. So you want to make sure that whatever you're listing, it doesn't really have too much holes in it. Some people will buy it if it has a hole in it. You just want to make sure you tell them, but you want to make sure it doesn't really have any holes or anything like that, any damage. You want to make sure that it's in fairly new condition. It could be like gently worn, that's okay, but you want to make sure that the items that you have aren't really like crazy damage, like food stains, a card, I don't know what it is, just make sure no stains on it. Okay. When it comes to listing an item, it is super easy. You literally just click on the sell button, and I'm using the app right now, which just makes it super easy. You click on the sell button and you have two options. Either way, you could take a photo on here, or you can go ahead and use photos from your gallery. So just people usually get like really caught up with like how to take a picture, do I have to try it on? You really don't have to. You could literally lay it flat on your bed, lay it flat on the floor, and take a good 3 pictures is good. You could literally just take a picture of the top, the back, the side. You don't really have to go and try it on. Some items customers might ask you, but also with listing, another thing that I do is most of my stuff that I list honestly is still sold. Most of my stuff you'll see on there either Abercrombie, Urban Outfitters, or Forever 21. Most of them are still sold online, or something similar is sold online. So I will even go to the website and just take a picture of the model wearing the item and just put that in my listing photo, like do like 3 photos of the model actually wearing the item, and then do another 3 photos of the actual item so they can see it themselves. Okay, so that's also a good way to go. You could either just take a photo of the item flat, you could wear it yourself, or you could use a photo online of someone or the model actually wearing the item. So that's what you can do for listing. Pricing is usually what gets everybody like, what should I list it as? If it's like, for me, my Abercrombie jeans, they're $78. Most of the jeans I have, they still are sold in store. They're $78. I know that these are items that are great quality, they're in good condition. So if it's great quality, good condition, and it's still sold in the stores, that's gonna be a good 20 right there. Like, I'm sorry, like, you know. Like, especially with my jeans and stuff like that, I list those at a naturally higher price because they are worth more. So tops, I usually go, I think the most expensive top I have on there, I don't know, probably like $15, and that's a sweater. It's a really like thick, nice, great quality knitted sweater. So most of my tops, I usually list them lower, you know, $10, you know, $12. That's the average price that you do for tops. But listing is at your discretion. If you paid full price for it and you want full price back for it, that's fine, you know. But please note that people, they do have an option to offer you a lower price. So if they see that something is listed at $20 and they're like, I want to pay $15, they could submit an offer. You have the option for in 24 hours to either accept that offer. You could go with a counter offer, like, okay, I want to do 15, but I'll do 18. You could do a counter offer and wait for them to accept that, or you could just decline it altogether. It just depends. So if you list anything under $15, Poshmark takes $2.95, and if you list anything above $15, Poshmark takes 20%, so you get 80%. So you want to keep that in mind. Now, let's say you've sold an item. Perfect, somebody bought it, and now you're like, what the heck? Okay, two things will happen. You will get a notification from Poshmark in your email. Let me try to pull up one. It's gonna tell you, I'm gonna also put it on the screen, that hey, you know, you've sold this item to this person. Here's the shipping label. So they will email you the shipping label, okay? So you're gonna have to print it. So you're gonna have access to some type of printer at homes of friends. I don't know, you gotta have a printer because you gotta print that label, okay? So Poshmark is gonna email you, hey, so-and-so, XOXO_Jenny, she bought the, like for this instance, the BGB denim high-rise mom shorts, size 28, you know, 20. It tells you the buyer, the order date, the order ID, the tracking number. It tells you the earnings, everything like that is going to be in that email. But the most important thing that you want to pay attention to at the bottom is going to be a PDF of the actual shipping label. So the things that you will need in order to ship your item is going to be a box. This is probably the most important thing. You're going to need some type of box. So Poshmark does ship with USPS, and USPS does offer free boxes. You could order the boxes online, or you could head to a post office near you and pick up some boxes, okay? So depending on your item, I would get different types of boxes. So they have medium, they have small, they have rectangular ones, they have square boxes. They have a wide variety of boxes. Okay, so once you have your box, you're good. You could also use a regular brown box, but to be honest, you're gonna have to go somewhere and buy a box. Why buy a box when you could just order them for free on USPS.com and they'll ship it right to your door, or you could head to a post office and just pick them up, okay? So the next thing that you will need is some tape. Simple, you gotta tape that box up, you gotta tape your label on. You need some tape. Okay, girl, get you some tape. Okay, I use a Scotch tape that you could rip off by itself. Don't have to use any scissors or anything like that. That's it, okay? I'm just gonna use scissors. That's a no-brainer. You'll also need, well, you don't really need, this is optional. I wrap my stuff in like little wrapping paper thing. These are the ones that they put in the happy birthday bags that are sticking out. So I just bought a pack of that. It's like $1 and you get 100, okay? So I usually just buy a pack of that from Walmart, from the dollar store, wherever you want it. I usually get that to wrap my items and stuff. And then the next thing you need that I use is some type of, you know, if you want to write a note in there, it's really good when you write notes to me, because you let the person know, like, hey, I took the time to not only wrap this for you, but I wrote a note. So what I usually have on my note is, thank you for shopping at XO_Jenny's closet. I hope this item or these items were to your liking. And then I always put what they ordered. I put the name, I put the price, and the size of what they ordered on that card. So it's kind of like a little receipt in a sense. And then at the bottom I always put, please leave a love note if the item is to your liking. And then I put love, and then I said my name, love Jenny, and I said my name. So something as simple as that, you know. I just wanted to make it personal, make the person know that I really took time out to, you know, present this item to them, and then encourage them to leave reviews and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a little receipt too, you know. And next thing you'll need is some type of, like, of course, you writing utensils. So whenever I write my notes, I write like this glitter pens and all that stuff. And I also bought this at Walmart. You could just write in regular marker or pen, but I'm just extra and I use glitter pen. So that's that. So those are pretty much all the things you need. You know, a box is the most important. You need a printer to print your label. You need some tape, some scissors. You need optional stuff like a wrapping paper and pencil and some type of like note card or photo card to write your message on. So I'm just gonna play through the next video to show you guys how I go through the steps of writing, unwrapping everything. So I'm just gonna play a little bit of music and then we'll be back. You shipped out your item, the person received it. Here's what happens next. So once the person receives the item, I believe they have either 2 or 3 days to either, you know, thumbs up, like, yeah, accept the item, or like choose to return it or whatever. But basically they have 2 to 3 days, and after 2 to 3 days, if they don't come back on the website and do anything, you automatically get your money. Or even after, if they get it that same day and say the item is good, you get your money. So it just depends on the customer. They just have that 2 to 3 day window to accept the item or say that they don't want it and return it or anything like that. So that's that. If you wanted to redeem your money, you would just hit redeemable, and then that money could go to you. So they have Apple Pay. You could add a credit or debit card, PayPal, or your bank account. Okay, Poshmark. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys learned something about just reselling clothes, pricing, all that stuff. Let me know. Comment your Poshmark down below so we could all follow and share each other. It's such a great app. This is not sponsored by any way possible. It's just an app that I've used over the past couple of months, and I've seen it work and I've made money from it. So definitely comment your Poshmark down below. Let me know if you're gonna make one. Let me know if you already have one. If you're making cash, let me know, okay? And again, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys for watching.